My name is Stephanie and I'm in Group 2 along with Al, Jasmine, and Sherry. As human resource specialists, we have decided to address an issue that Al and many others have experienced involving group communication. We wanted to explore how we can use effective communication styles to create a cohesive group experience to reduce divisions within the group. Many companies use groups to perform complicated tasks that require many different skill sets to complete. As stated in Adler and Elmhorst's Communicating at Work, a work group is a small, interdependent collection of people with a common identity who interact with one another, usually face-to-face over time, to reach a goal. Occasionally, smaller groups can form inside of the larger work group. An alliance that is formed in a small group can isolate others and create a dominating force that is able to press forward with its own agenda. To combat this, there are several options for diffusing the power, such as create group norms and agendas, promote cohesiveness, invoke leadership rotation, and design a seating arrangement. And now Jasmine will tell you the criteria that defines a successful solution to our problem.
Thank you, Stephanie. Given the detrimental effects of subgroups in a workgroup, when deciding on a solution, there are certain standards proposals should meet before we consider implementing them. Since one of the most adverse effects of this group communication problem is the hindering of unity and group collaboration, one of the most important criteria we'd like to consider is, will the solution promote group cohesiveness toward a common goal? According to Dr. Derek Lane of University of Kentucky, one of the most common events that consistently contribute to bad group experiences is when group members are not aware of or committed to accomplishing group goals. Therefore, any solution we may consider must first meet this standard. The remaining criteria that will be used to measure the potential of the several options towards the final solution are as follows. Does the solution clearly define the expectations and structure of the group? Does the solution make group members comfortable to share their ideas and promote an open, supportive climate? Will the solution promote new information and insight? Will each member be expected to help in guiding and encouraging successful communication and the establishment of healthy relationships between team members? Does the solution satisfy all group members? Will implementation affect work ethic and morale? And finally, does the solution provide effective leadership? Now that you know the standards that define an optimal result, I'd like to direct your attention to Sherry, who will examine each proposed solution against these criteria to develop our final resolution.
Thank you, Jasmine, for introducing the criteria in which we will evaluate the solutions by. We as a team came up with 5 different solutions, and they are creating norms, having seating arrangement, having random partners, creating an agenda, and having leader rotation. In creating norms, all of the questions that we asked as criteria were answered yes. The norms would be the rules and the regulations of the group, and we picked this just because of that for a solution to help govern the group, and the rules and regulation will help people to know what is right and what is wrong in the group. And with majority of the questions answered yes, we felt that it was a good pick that we chose creating norms as a possibility for one of our solutions. Our second possibility was seating arrangements, and we picked seating arrangements as a possible solution because we wanted to break up the cliques, which was our problem, and having seating arrangements would break up the cliques and help the leader be more effective. When answering the criteria questions, all of the questions that we asked were answered yes. The next solution that we evaluated was random seating. In random seating, most of the questions were answered no. We picked this because we thought it would split up the cliques, and we thought this will help so that friends don't always become partners in one team, and that people can meet new people and not only rely on their cliques as their comfort zone. But we found out that people may not work together just because you force them to work together. They may not be cohesive like you'd like them to, and this is why majority of the questions were answered no. Now, in creating an agenda, our next solution, we picked this one because it will create order in the meeting so that all the people in the group will know what is going on every time in the meeting from beginning to end and how long this meeting will last. We thought that this was a good solution because it will help the leader be more effective, and it will help the group be cohesive because they will know what was going on in the meeting. They will be able to come prepared to these meetings, and the leader will be able to be effective because he will know that all his group members know what is going on and what is expected of them for that meeting. And our final solution we thought of was leader rotation. We picked leader rotation because we thought in leader rotation it would give everybody the opportunity to be a leader, and so they would feel like a part of a group. But when answering the criteria questions, we realized that majority of the answers were no. And reason being because leader rotation will cause uncertainty, it will cause confusion, and it could cause chaos in the group. Because if there is a problem, no one will know who to turn to. And they may only turn to themselves because they were a leader at one time. When having one head leader makes it easy because everybody has somebody to turn to with the problem. And now I will pass it over to Al, who will tell you our final recommendation and which solution we chose.
Although creating norms and agendas would be great possible solutions, we as a group have decided that changing the seating arrangements would be the best solution for this problem. By changing the seating arrangements, it would break up the cliques, allow the job for the leader to be a lot more easier, and it will allow more progression. By breaking up the cliques, you not only force the team members to step out of their comfort zone, but you also give them a chance to integrate with the other members of the group. Although they may not be close, they will all have the same common goal and focus, which is to get the job done. In turn, this will make the job easier for the leader of the group. The leader will be able to delegate any instructions or any questions towards the team members in order to get the job done. This will then show through the great progression and production of their final product. When there is great tension, there will be no good product. Where there is cohesiveness as one unit, there will be a great product. On behalf of myself, Steph, Jazz, and Sherry, thank you very much.